Jeanne, and I will be reading an original poem about the value of treating others fairly. Human. You notice my disability before you notice me. All you see are my differences. The way I look, the way I eat, the way I communicate, the way I get around. You notice my disability before you notice me. You watch the flail of my arm and the twitch in my face. You spot the tube spiraling around and the absence of food at my table. You examine the book that I point to and the buttons I click to simply say what I am thinking. You look at the chair I sit in, so unlike yours just because it has wheels. You notice my disability before you notice me. You don't dare to brush against me in the halls. You jump to the side as if I were contagious, as if cerebral palsy was contagious, as if Down syndrome was contagious, as if my wheelchair was contagious. You notice my disability before you notice me. To you, my malformed figure makes me ugly. To you, my feeding tube makes me weird. To you, my lack of speech makes me different. To you, my wheelchair makes me imperfect. You notice my disability before you notice me. People don't understand that I have words in my head that are trapped there, as if frozen in amber. Words that are thought of with so much intensity that they are almost audible. But still, those words will be heard only by me. You notice my disability before you notice me. You're more interested in knowing what is wrong with me than bothering to learn what my name is. You don't meet my eyes. Instead, you ask the person who pushes my wheelchair if I'm having a good day. When you do talk to me, it is with language suitable for a 3-year-old. You notice my disability before you notice me. Society separates me from normal people. They call me impaired, crippled, flawed, special needs, disabled, handicapped. Just because of the silence I speak. All because of the wheels on my chair. You notice my disability before you notice me. You assume that because I can't talk, I cannot hear. You assume that because I can't write, I cannot see. You assume that because I can't walk, I cannot think. You assume that because I do not orally communicate, I don't have emotions. You assume because I'm in a wheelchair, I am not human. But I am human, and I have a voice that you will hear. Notice me before my disability, for I am not a statistic. I am not a point on a graph. I am not my condition. I am an individual. I am human. Notice me before my disability, because I do not let my wheelchair limit me. I do not let society limit me. I do not let my disability limit me. Notice me before my disability, because I am important, not inferior. Because I am limitless, not limited. Because I am differently abled, not disabled. Because I have equal needs, not special needs. Notice me before my disability, because my wheelchair isn't a burden. It doesn't make me ugly. It makes me wonderful, extraordinary, and unique. Notice me before my disability, because I am forced to innovate every day in order to have my voice heard. Because although they may not be able to understand the sounds that are my words, that doesn't mean that they are smarter, stronger, or better. Because intelligence is not measured by how many words one speaks. Because strength is not measured by the number of steps one takes. Because goodness is not measured by by popularity and how many friends one has. Because a friend is someone who stands with you when the world stands against you. Because I am an individual. Because I I'm human.
Ooh. 5 minutes. Big difference.